Welcome to Monsterology, where we take a look at the killers, ghosts, monsters, demons, and other dangers of the horror world. Here at the award-winning RoboDanger Institute, my team of monsterologists studies and analyzes all of the dangers one might encounter in a horror movie, so we can report our findings back to you. What are these dangers? How are they dangerous? And how do you survive? In this episode, we'll be looking at the 1997 slasher film, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
What is the danger in I Know What You Did Last Summer?
The murderous fisherman, whose real name is Ben Willis.
So you've been doing your homework too.
Why does the fisherman kill?
Good old revenge. You see, these four teenagers were out partying on the 4th of July, and they're driving around and they accidentally hit Ben with their car. Thinking Ben is dead, the teenagers decide to dump his body in the ocean. Except, Ben isn't dead. And a year later, Ben returns as the mysterious fisherman to hunt them down. First, threatening them with scary notes, before eventually trying to get him with his hook.
Do you have any idea why this man would want you dead?
Oh, and the night Ben was run over, he had already killed a guy named David Egan in a different act of revenge for a thing that happened the summer before that.
Survived by her father Benjamin, a local fisherman.
Who are his victims?
In this first movie, Ben is mainly after those teenagers who ran him over and tried to feed him to the fishes. But he'll kill pretty much anyone who gets in the way of his murdering, like this cop. He'll also kill anyone who might implicate him for his crimes, like Leonard from Big Bang Theory. At least I think that's why he was killed.
How does he kill?
His favorite weapon is a big metal hook, commonly known as an ice hook, because it's typically used to help carry big blocks of ice. Ben prefers to use it on warm-blooded objects, impaling and slashing his victims.
Gutted with a hook.
Where does it happen?
In the small fishing town of Southport, North Carolina, where fishing is so common, nobody bats an eye at a guy wandering around dressed like this.
How do you stop him?
Ben may be a human being, but he's one tough SOB. He survives vehicular attacks, attempted drownings, and more. Standard weapons should stop him, but never assume they did the job. If you think he's dead, you'd better check again.
I'll pound his ass.
How do you survive?
Once Ben has his sights on you, he's fairly relentless. He loves to taunt and terrify his victims before going for the kill, so you should have fair warning at least. Unless you're one of his incidental victims, in which case, sorry guys, you're getting the hook. Now it's time for Sadistic Statistics, where we rate our horror baddie in 4 categories: violence, viciousness, vitality, and versatility. Skeletronico, bring up the Sadistic Statistics report.
Accessing the report.
First up, violence, a measure of body counts and bloodshed.
Violence score 4.
The fisherman spends more time stalking his victims than actually killing them. Next is viciousness, a measure of evil, cruelty, or a general disregard for human life.
Viciousness score 6.
He enjoys taunting his victims, and he doesn't hesitate to kill innocent bystanders, despite his whole thing supposedly being about revenge. Next, we have vitality. How difficult is it to stop or kill this entity?
Vitality score 5.
Ben was hit by a fast-moving car and drowned in the ocean, and he seemingly survived without a scratch. Finally, versatility. How many ways can it get you?
Versatility score 4.
The hook is an effective killing tool, but 2 of his 4 targets are still alive at the end of the movie, so clearly he's doing something wrong. That will close the case on I Know What You Did Last Summer. Be sure to join us next time as we open yet another case file from the world of horror. Subscribe to make sure you get hooked up with future content. And until next time, later, Danger Seekers.